Do you feel like that you're behind when it comes to AI? Like every time you go on social media, if it's LinkedIn, Instagram, whatever that it may be, YouTube, you're hearing about this new AI feature, how gurus are using it to just do grand things. And then you stop and think, wait, am I too late? A lot of people feel overwhelmed when it comes to AI and learning about it. Because here's the truth. AI is moving so fast at a pace, and then sometimes you feel like you can't catch up. You're always 10 steps behind it. So, to catch up, this is what people do they'll watch tutorials on YouTube. They keep a to do list of apps that they want to learn, and then that day never comes. The gaps between you implementing what you want to learn in AI to you actually doing it never comes. So then you never dive in to actually learn AI. But in this video, I want to simplify it for you. Not just how to use AI, but how to think about it. How to look at it so that you can actually start implementing instead of feeling overwhelmed. So let me break it down for you in 4 simple steps. The first thing is to understand AI, what it is and what it isn't. Many times we think that AI is so technical. It's for the engineers or the younger generation that just know how to dive in and just in a second understand it. But if you step back and analyze AI, you will come to understand that AI is simply a tool that responds to instruction. Therefore, you provide an input and AI provides the output for you. So technically, you are the gatekeeper of how AI interacts with you. You just got to think differently when you speak to it. So now when you start thinking about AI in such a way that it's just an instructional tool, you actually start implementing and taking the steps to using it. Because the reality is you can use it, it's just unfamiliar at this time. The next thing is to understand the fundamentals of AI. Because when we hear about AI and all of the different tools that we have, we think we need to learn all of them. We think we need to know ChatGTP, Claude, Perplexity, Gemini. We think we just need to know every tool out there. But the reality is we don't. The foundation of AI is how to ask better questions. The second thing is how to refine the information that you get back from it. And then third, understanding how to implement it in your life and in your business. When you start doing that, then you realize you don't need to learn 30 different tools. Once you understand the foundation of it, now you stop being a tool collector and actually start implementing it. Start using it. And this takes us to our next step, which is mastering AI. Mastering AI doesn't mean that you have to know everything about all of the platform out there. But what it requires is for you to get in there and test things out. Experiment with it. Use it when you're on your walk. Take a picture of a tree and ask it, what tree is that? If it's time for dinner, take a picture of the ingredients that you have and ask AI, what are some things that I can make with the ingredients that I have? Just by taking that initial step and experimenting with it, that's how you build your confidence in AI. If we see AI from a perspective as kids, when kids pick up a phone, they just experiment with it. My 7-year-old daughter knows how to write, illustrate a book on her Amazon tablet. She does all of that without any instructions from me, and she loves it. She even wants to print it out and do more things with it and have it as a physical book. And that's what we need to do when we interact with AI. We need to act as kids. We're excited about it. We want to jump in and break it. If we're not able to break it, figure it out, push this button, do something weird with it, and have fun along the way. One of the things that I do typically with my AI is that I argue with it. Because when I ask it questions and I feel that the questions does not align with what I know and what I believe, I push back. And then we have this dialogue and go back and forth. And what we're doing in that, just like in a conversation you have with a real person, is that you're educating your AI as well as your AI is educating you. The fourth point that I want to make is protecting yourself and making yourself future proof. We all see all of the articles that are going around that large companies are letting people go because they're implementing AI to handle some of the day to day actions that are needed in the business. Here's the reality though, we still need humans to interact with these machines, with AI, with these language models. So the best bet for you is as you're learning AI, you're future proofing yourself. Companies will hire you because you know how to prompt, because you know how to ask AI the right question to get to the results that are needed, because you know how to read the data that AI output, analyze it, and translate it into what we actually need. Because here's the truth, AI sometimes makes things up. And that's what we are needed. We are required in this relationship with AI in the world. We need to read it and verify and validate what it's saying. So that is how you future proof yourself, by jumping in deep and just messing around with it. Imagine that you are at the playground as a child and there's this big sandbox. What will you do? Jump right in, make mud kicks, cover your hands and feet with it. Try to see how deep you can dig within a sandbox. See if you can make your favorite toy disappear. Like whatever it is, just have that childlike mindset that you're playing with AI to see what it could do next. And then the most important and exciting thing is that it frees up our time. AI can check your emails and tells you the most important things that you need to pay attention to. For me, that is huge. As a mom of three, a wife, a business owner, I just need to know the most important things that I need to do instead of having to go through my entire inbox. But let's bring it all together. Don't feel overwhelmed with AI. It's just an instructional tool. You need to first understand it, play around with it, ask it questions, see what it can do and how close it comes to reality or not. And keep in mind that you do not master AI or whatever prompt tool that you're using overnight. It doesn't happen overnight. So be in it for the long run, have fun with it, and then let it free up your time. I hope you found this useful. Let me know in the comments below what new tool that you're testing out this week, and see you in the next video.